What's up, fantasy cage fighters? I'm Victor Lugo, one of the lead gameplay designers for EA Sports MMA, and today I'm going to show you some advanced ground tactics to use in the game. Stamina is key to just about everything in a fight, but most of all on your ground game. Lack of stamina weakens and even slows down your strikes while making you vulnerable to passes and submissions. Wild, frantic strikes and uncalculated passes, escapes, or submission attempts will drain your stamina faster than you can say Emelianenko. Remember, a fight is like a chess match. Parrying and blocking your opponent's strikes and denying your opponent's passes, submissions, and escapes will all drain their stamina while conserving yours.
Now get the mantra in your head. Strike to pass, pass to strike.
Strike to pass and pass to strike is something you'll be reminded of somewhat regularly in EA Sports MMA, and for good reason.
Strike to pass, pass to strike.
Using strikes to bring down your opponent's stamina is the best way to lock in a fight-winning submission. You can also use strikes to hide passes and submission attempts. When you strike your opponent on the ground, their controller will rumble, which is the same feedback they get when you attempt a submission or pass. Use this to your advantage, and they won't know whether to block or deny, giving you the opportunity to gain a dominant position. Since you cannot deny passes or submissions when you're blocking, you might want to use fake strikes to bait your opponent into blocking. This will open up a pass or submission for you. Most of all, don't panic. You don't have to knock out or submit your opponent in the first 30 seconds. Knowing when to play offensively and defensively are keys to staying in control of every fight. Since knockouts are tough to pull off on the ground, unless you're in full mount, submissions are a great way to end a fight. The two types of submissions in EA Sports MMA are chokes and limb submissions. The best way to win a limb submission is by keeping your opponent in the danger zone without burning out your own stamina. Tap at a steady pace, being sure to tap a little faster when the controller starts to rumble. That indicates your opponent is winning. Also, changing up your tap rate will keep your opponent guessing, which could give you the upper hand in the battle. One thing to remember is that the mash rate required to win a leg battle is slightly different than an arm battle, so adjust your pace accordingly. Choke submissions can be a little trickier than a limb submission, but also equally difficult for your opponent to defend. The first tip to winning a choke submission is, big surprise, conserving your stamina. The best trick here is to tap around the circle until you hit the sweet spot.
Looking for the side choke, also known as the arm triangle, and it looks like he's got it.
This is more ideal than just spinning the stick around, because your stamina refills when you hold the stick in place.
This could be it.
The quickest way to lose a choke battle is by frantically spinning the stick around.
Performs a win in impressive fashion. He does it with the submission choke, the Darce choke.
Finally, when you find the sweet spot, make sure you pay attention to the ever-changing speed and direction of the rotation. The more your controller vibrates, the closer you are to either locking in or escaping the submission. That's it for this advanced ground tutorial for EA Sports MMA. Until next time, I'm Victor Lugo, and I'll see you online.
This fight is over. What a win